Hello everyone, my name is Mia Chaudhry. I'm a student practitioner and dietitian, and today we are covering a lot of topics. Number one, we're going to talk about how all acne is hormonal acne. That's because your skin can be sensitized to the androgens that are floating around in your body, whether you're male or female. What happens is your sebaceous glands start overproducing oil. You might notice thick hair growth growing around your upper lip, your chin, your jawline. Okay, these are not fun things to have. You will also notice hair loss from here, hair growth all the way here. Cystic acne along your cheeks from like ear to ear. These are simple signs that your acne is a hormonal driven by the sensitivity to the androgen receptors, which is basically the male testosterone hormone in your body, which is driving your acne. This can be worsened by insulin. Insulin is a hormone that is secreted by the pancreas. Now, why is insulin even relevant here? That's because the more carbs you eat, the more insulin is produced. Insulin is produced to basically convert those carbs into energy. The fact that it's being released in excessive amounts in your body means that it is driving those androgens to produce more oil, to produce thicker hair, to produce more inflammation and breakouts. With that, you're going to notice the moon face. You're going to see the cortisol face, puffy cheeks, round lower face. There's no distinguishing between the cheekbones and the jawline. It's all sort of together, and it's not a very pretty picture. Basically, you'll notice a lot of redness along your mid face, along your cheeks as well. And like I said, not a pretty picture. Okay, now that is hormonal acne, literally explained in like a minute or two. Okay, now we're gonna move on to glutathione. Glutathione, does it work and how does it work? Will it lighten or whiten your body? Depends. Here's the thing. Glutathione is an antioxidant. Your body naturally produces glutathione. Okay, your brain naturally produces it. And that is to fight oxidative stress that your body is going through, which can often look like gray skin, dull skin, textured skin, uneven skin tone. So basically, glutathione in itself is an antioxidant. And when you push more glutathione into the body, especially when it's combined with vitamin C, it can actually give you beautiful brightening impact by just fighting the oxidative stress that your liver is going through to fight all those pollutants that are around you and within your body. And it's just amazing how glutathione works. And a lot of people confuse it for this whitening, brightening miracle working machine. And it's actually just the fact that your body is already undergoing a lot of oxidative stress. Introduce more of glutathione into the body and into the system, we are fighting the oxidative stress that your body is undergoing, and therefore it's just appearing as this brighter, clearer skin. Not necessarily like 50 shades white. You won't exactly change race by getting a couple of glutathione drips, but it will definitely clear out the dullness that your body is facing or that is bothering you. Number three that I want to talk about is how minoxidil works. And there's this big, huge thing that people are scared of in terms of minoxidil, using it for their hair fall. Now, minoxidil or Rogaine especially, it comes in a 2% form, it comes in a 5% form. When I give it to my patients to use for their hair thinning or hair fall, the way that I introduce them to minoxidil is by using a 2% first instead of the 5%, because it's well known. When you use minoxidil, you will notice hair shedding before more hair starts to grow. Okay, that's because in order to stimulate the follicle growth, it needs to push out the hair that's kind of already about to fall. Okay, but that happens or it's much more visible when you use that 5%. Okay, when you use the 2% concentration, you don't actually notice the hair shed at all, if any. Okay, and it's more of a slow process, but it's a gradual one, and it's not something that's gonna scare the life out of you, because a lot of times people are like, oh my god, I don't want to use minoxidil because it's gonna worsen my hair fall and I don't want that to happen. No. And is it lifelong? No, we have to taper it off, and there is an art to using minoxidil to a way that will suit your scalp and your hair without making you dependent on it. And it's important to, sift between what's right for you and what's wrong for you. So that is also done. I wanted to touch on under eye PDRN. Now, there's this huge, huge market that is pushing exosomes and PDRN. People are calling it the filler alternative. Okay. What you don't understand is PDRN alone will not give you the under eye volume replacement that a filler will do. A lot, actually 99% of the products that you will see PDRN, when it comes in a syringe or even in a liquid form, it is combined with hyaluronic acid. When you combine it with hyaluronic acid is what is giving you that plumpness, that refreshing volumized look. Okay, less is more. There is a technique on what are the right places and what is the right amount. But if you think PDRN alone is what is making this person's under eyes look better than yours, that's not what is happening. Even in skincare, PDRN is often combined with a list of peptides because PDRN alone will not do anything for you. There isn't even actual proper research or data to back it up as a solo ingredient. It needs to be combined with something. For your skin, for under eye hollows especially, it needs to be combined with hyaluronic acid. But on its own, will it do anything for you? No. And when it comes to exosomes, you naturally produce exosomes as well, and it becomes more concentrated when you get your PRP or your blood spun in a centrifuge, right? But if you're using exosomes in like a little bottle, you don't know where they're coming from. Is it plant derived? Is it human derived? Is it even going to work for you? You're going to be paying a bill for something that's probably just not going to do that much. It's more, might be more of a placebo effect than anything else. Why am I saying all of this? I could be pushing you and telling you to come to me to buy, and it's so cheap. I can buy this product for so cheap and give it to you for so expensive because I do work that delivers results. And I genuinely think that that should be the goal of any provider, any practitioner. And if it's just, bills, 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 and money, 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 I could do that very easily. But I value my reputation and I value my clients and my patients and my results. So I think we'll stop to that. Now, the biggest myth that I wanted to bust is, for God's sake, please throw away your hyaluronic acid serums. Why? Why am I saying this? I was just talking such amazing stuff about it. Hyaluronic acid comes in different molecular sizes. The molecular size of the hyaluronic acid itself is too big to actually penetrate the skin barrier, which is why it's better that it's injected, even if it's at a consistency that is not that gel-like, that is not that, thick. Even if it is a watery consistency of hyaluronic acid, the only way it will actually give your skin that plumpness and that hydration is if it's actually injected in. But the thing is that when you apply it as a serum, it just sits at the top because the molecule is so big, your skin doesn't know how to absorb it, so it's just sitting there. You'll find these like $100 serums that feel like, wow, magic. You put this on, it's gonna save your face from aging or something. No, it's not a time machine. Um, but the thing is that if you're expecting your hyaluronic acid serum to literally rewind your age or your skin, it's not going to do that. It's just going to sit on the top because the molecule is too big for the skin to absorb it. So chuck those, get serums that have these ingredients: allantoin, panthenol, squalene, ceramides, even peptides. These are all ingredients that A, will be absorbed by the skin. So like ceramides, for example, naturally exist in the skin layer, and fatty acids, introducing more of those will just help keep the barrier smooth and plump and hydrated. One of the biggest problems that I see is a lot of people reintroducing product after product after product to their face and consistently exposing their face and their skin to so much damage that they end up not knowing what to do. You'll see a serum getting hyped, you'll see Medicube getting hyped, or another brand has come out with another, miracle serum or miracle cream, and you think this is the elixir, this is the potion of youth for your face. And then you put it on and you're waiting for the results, and then nothing happens. because your skin barrier is probably already inflamed and irritated, that by the time you introduce that ingredient or even a basic moisturizer, your skin starts to go red or tingle or dry or get irritated or burny or itchy. So barrier comes first. If you're not taking care of that barrier, then no matter what you put on it, nothing is going to work for you. So step one for barrier repair, if you don't know what to do, stick to zinc oxide paste available as pseudocreme. You can't go wrong. These are for 30 days straight. If there are other inflammatory problems that you're trying to deal with, we deal with that while we work on your barrier repair so that your skin can remain luminous and you can remain even complexioned and even toned and happy. And alongside, if you want to get your glutathione drips, by all means, go girl, go for it. And for your androgen receptors, if you are breaking out because of the hormonal sensitivity to androgens, then there are supplements that can help counteract those. And I can't tell them over here because then, I mean, that's just irresponsible. But you can book a consultation with me, and I'll be more than happy to guide you there. If you want more information or if you have any more questions, you can DM me. I'm on Instagram. You can book a consultation with me and we can get to the root cause of your aesthetic and beauty concerns. And hopefully, I'll be able to cover more topics or more things that are concerning your skin, your health, your beauty, your weight, and everything else when it comes to your appearance, whether you're a guy or a girl. So, lots of love. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you.